How's it going, people? Yesterday I made a video adjusting the coilovers and just generally getting the car finished off. It turns out that I had a bit of a problem with my tripod and the audio on it. There's a little thumping in it which is irritating me to death while editing it. So watch the video if you can manage, and I'll see you back here when it's done and we'll have a proper look around the car now it's clean. See you in a minute. Today I'm going to fit the wheels back on, so I thought while we're doing that I'll talk about coilovers. We'll have a chat about coilovers because I've got to lift the car up 5mm for the new tyres on the front. I've also done the bumper just about, that's nearly finished. Once we've done these tyres, I had a chat about the coilovers. We'll have a quick look at the back end of the car and see what you think, shall we? Right, the reason why I'm lifting the car up is because these tyres on the front are 215 4017s. The old ones were 205 4017s, so the overall diameter is about 4mm bigger, and this was damn close as it was. As you can see in there, I've got BC Racing coilovers, so we'll have a chat about these. Have a look at the top as well, shall we? Right, we've got a C-spanner for adjusting them. This bottom one, if we undo that one, this bottom one, if we undo that one, 300 swear words later, I've got it undone. As you can see with the bottom one, we can turn the whole leg now. What that does is you undo this bottom one, turn the leg, and that adjusts the height. What it does is it moves this hub up and down on the leg. So then it adjusts the height of the car. The top ones here is the locking nut, and then the adjuster. That is for the spring preload. What you're supposed to do to set it up is you tighten that one up to the spring, so it's touching the spring, and then the amount you tighten it up beyond that is the preload for the spring. You shouldn't really have any more than 5mm worth of preload, so tighten it up till it hits the spring, and then don't go any more than an extra 5mm, else you're putting too much preload on this spring and your 5kg spring will become like a 30kg spring, and then you're defeating the object of it. The good thing about coilovers over standard lowering springs is the fact that you're adjusting the height of the leg rather than putting a shorter spring on, which is shortening the travel of your damping. So at least with the coilovers, you're moving the entire leg up and down, and you're actually getting full travel of the damper still. Up on top here we have camber adjustment and rebound adjustment for your damper. If this is not adjusted up enough, then your car will bounce because it's got no damping. If you tighten it down too much, then your damper will be doing the work instead of the spring. So you've got to find the happy balance in between that. What I'm going to do now is I need to lift the car up 5mm, which in effect is moving this down 5mm. The best way for me to get a measurement for this is under the leg. This thread here is the bottom of the leg. So what I'm going to do is measure from the bottom of the hub here to the bottom of the leg and lift that up by 5mm. So I'll do that now and we can get these wheels back on. Okay, the tyre's hitting the inner wing lip, so I've got to persuade it a little bit. Whew, nailed it. Oh. Right, the other side. Done. Well, that didn't go exactly to plan. I almost cried. Not quite. Almost. Almost. Okay. Wheels are on. Just in case you're wondering, yes, I have washed these clothes. Not today, but I have washed them. Okay, I think we need to have a look at the back end of this car. I need a drink, and then we'll have a look. Alternate use for mixing pots. Let's have a look at the back end of this car. It's not completely bolted up yet, but I need to warn you though, this is some serious Batman shit going on here. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. And let me know, guys, what you think of it in the comments. I've fitted the Focus RS vents in the back. The diffuser, I've brought it out a bit, covered it in carbon fibre, and made it adjustable. It needs levelling, it's not level, so. The paintwork, I believe, once the car's polished up, because it's as you can see, it's really dusty at the minute. Well, once it's polished up, it's not actually going to be a bad match. I sprayed this kind of slightly different, let me tell you. Sprayed it all black first, 2 coats of black, 2 coats of gold, then the red, I mixed 5 milligram of it into 500 mil of thinners. Then I made up 250 mil of 2K clear coat with the hardener, and I added 250 mil of the red thinners to it to make like a 50-50 thinned out clear coat. I was going to do it in clear base, but I changed my mind because I actually believe, like this, done in the clear coat, it's got a bit more of a 3D look to it. It's hard to explain unless you actually see it in real life. And then after I did that, I gave it 2 coats of normal clear coat over the top to finish it off, and ended up with that finish. I've actually done a better job spraying that than I have done the rest of the car, so in September or over Christmas I'm going to spray the rest of it again in this. It is a close match, but it is a slightly deeper red and a slightly better colour. You can see the gold hitting it when you get in the sun. So let me know what you think of this, what you think of the black, and what you think of those vents in the back. I've also taken off the sticker off of the spoiler, so it's a bit more of a cleaner look, and I'll get it bolted up. I'm not going to do it today, I can't be bothered now after the hassle I've had with those front wheels. I'll get it bolted up tomorrow, get that diffuser levelled. If I go above it, you can see how far it sticks out. It doesn't stick out that far actually, it's quite subtle, but it's there enough so you can see it. So I'll get it all finished tomorrow. I'll get the car outside, get it cleaned, and you never know, I might actually be able to drive it this year. Let's have a look round, see what it looks like now, shall we? Come with me. Tyres are on, ride height's set. I ended up lifting it up 10 mil altogether to get it to miss everything properly. You can see the colour matches. I don't know what it looks like in the camera, but to me it's not that bad. We look round, we've got the diffuser set up and level. Everything's nice and clean. There's the view everybody normally sees, so we've got to make that look good, haven't we? Right, so there we have it, guys. Let me know what you think of this. The bumpers are slightly better red than what mine is, so later on this year I'm going to do the rest of the car in that colour because I like it. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment below what you think of the new back end. Cheers. It's nice to be driving it again.